with that being said, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the animes that you've been
Or
having me watch.
let's finish. Let's just finish off the movie part. Yeah, Eternals. Let's talk about Eternals for a
Oh,
minute, bro.
right. Oh, okay.
Let's
You're
talk
right.
about
You're right.
Eternals
You're
for a
right.
minute, bro. Yo, Eternals was It's gonna be a little spoilery talking about Eternals. I don't know if anybody in here ain't never seen it. Yo, movie was gas. People said it was trash, but nah, it was gas, bro. It was gas, bro. Fam, what's her name? Makari? Akari?
Makari.
Speedsters are the best. Period, bro. Speedsters
Features are
in film
the
are
most
just
cinematic.
dope, bro. They're so cinematic, bro. So
Yeah, I would
cinematic.
have to
Like,
agree. She really. I don't want to say that. I wish Zack Snyder would have made the Flash do more of this shit because I think his excuse was if he were like, for example, like Makari was saving people left and right, just like zooming past and forth, just like what happens in comic books, just taking them and then moving them to another place super quickly, and then had like she had like the like a million punches in like 10 seconds on one of these beasts. You know, just like those two things combined just made me realize how cool speedsters can be cinematic wise. You know what I'm saying? Like those two movements, the fast punches and then the saving people back and forth are like one of my favorite things about speedsters.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
She was probably my second favorite behind Camille Nanjiani. He was the
yeah,
best.
bro. Man, Camille Nanjiani did nothing but blast guns the entire movie, bro. Man's head had the
Just
he had the
pew,
finger guns the
pew,
entire. It was just pow,
pew.
pow, pow, pow. Who wants the smoke? Yeet, yeet, yeet. Correct. Man's was lighting everything up. Fire, bro. He's my second favorite. Camille's my second favorite. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's your
He's my
second?
second favorite.
He's number
Yeah.
one, bro. Because not only did he have the pew pew, but his comedic prowess the whole movie was dominant. Like he was stealing every scene that he was in. Him and his homie were amazing,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, I
So
feel you.
no,
I feel you. They still number two for me. I like them.
who's number
It was
one?
cool.
Makari?
No. She like number three. Number one is a tie between uh, uh, Gilgamesh and what is Angelina Jolie? Oh, Athena. Well,
Athena?
Athena.
Athena.
Yeah,
Athena. Not
those two
Athena.
together.
Athena.
Yeah, Athena. Those two together. I just really like the. I like the PTSD of the warrior who's just seen too much angle of
Mhm.
her story. Like literally, like like their greatest warrior is having a mental breakdown, a PTSD episode of all the lives she's lived. Like that, I love that. That's my trauma shit that I fucking love. I'm like, man,
Yep.
all past doings is just this is fracturing her mind. And I was like, that's the and like when they were fighting the deviant and like it started to happen and what's his name? Icarus was just like, fuck. I was like,
Oh,
this is
fuck.
awesome. This is awesome. Yes, of course it
It's
happens
like
this time. And
that's like if Superman were to go crazy in the middle of like fighting, Dark Side and the Parademons or whatever.
I feel
You
like
know?
Wonder Woman would be a more apt.
Wonder Woman. Yeah, no, obviously. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Still
Yeah,
a problem, okay? A
yeah,
big problem.
yeah. It and like the I loved how elegant she was too, though. It was like her movements were so flawless and perfect. It was man,
She
I
was
could
game
gush
changer.
about Athena all day. And like Gilgamesh too. I just like my big homies just strength. What's up? I'm here in the box. What's good? Agoosh. What's
He
up?
was I liked his angle a lot too, like helping Athena the whole time.
Yeah.
Like you
And I
could tell
really like
obviously he was in
their
love with her.
pseudo platonic, not platonic relationship. I was like, this is new. I don't know where they fall, but like I
It
dig
sounded
it.
it felt to me that he like loved her and like would love her if she would love him back, but he was also just would also love her and just wants her to be okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, and I
Like,
get you. I get you. Yeah, no,
yeah,
100%.
okay, cool. So that's how I thought, and I did like that whole relationship. It really did. Athena was herself was really good. It was nice to see Angelina Jolie like back and just doing
She's a
action and doing
beast at
good stuff.
acting. I forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot. People be sleep.
The
Okay, people be sleep.
disrespect. How you gonna say I forgot? That's crazy.
She
Nah,
a
she
beast. I
did
ain't
she
gonna
did
hold
her thing. Acting, action wise. Like you said, it was beautiful and it was elegant. It was like she was like dancing like a ballerina almost the way that she was drawing, and the VFX on her, like on everyone, was awesome, but like on her specifically, was incredible. It was like
Yeah.
it almost felt to me like the way that she would draw her sword and her bow. It felt like I don't know, it just felt elegant. It felt like an angel like created it while she was
She
making
was
it. I was just
so
like, this is
dope.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
You
do
know what else?
appreciate
I honestly really enjoyed Akari. Did I say it right that time?
Makari.
Makari and Druid's relationship. I
Drew.
like that
Oh
relationship.
yeah,
Actually.
yeah.
I was like, all right, all right.
You know what?
And I
Drew
was
is my
like,
boy, bro. Drew is my boy. I'm
yeah,
in
we're
debt.
gonna
I
get.
don't exist in the MCU, but I appreciate him. He freed my people. We are natives. We are whatever we are at the time. We are not. The Spanish did not conquer us. I appreciate that, bro. So if you guys didn't pick up on that, there was when Druid basically like rebelled and he was like, look, I'm not just gonna sit back here and not do anything. Like I'm gonna save these people from the Spanish Inquisition. So technically, I don't know. Excuse my ignorance. I don't know if it was the Mayans, the Aztecs, whoever were being conquered by the Spanish at that time, were saved by Druid. Therefore, like their people weren't conquered. Therefore, Mexicans to this, like as we know of them today, technically don't exist. Therefore, I don't exist. I would be like see, look, I'm Mexican, but I look white, like I'm very European. So that wouldn't be a thing. I'd be more native. I'd be more brown. So Druid saved my people. I appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to Druid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Mercari, let's go back to her. She's still awesome. I do like that. Like she's dope. She's dope.
Yeah, she's dope.
She's
And like I liked how he was only soft around her. I really like that. Like she brought the kindness out of him majority of the time. And like the scene where she caught Buddy trying to steal or whatever, and then he stopped the fight, and they just kind of like digged at each other. I was like, all right, that shit's cute or whatever. Yeah, I mean, that shit's cute.
That shit was cute or whatever.
Cool, bro.
Yeah,
Cool,
those are the
bro.
things that like I enjoy, the subtle nuances of film where you don't really pick up. It's not words. It's not someone telling you, what's going on. It's like you have to pick up on these things, and that's what makes that's the beauty in films, subtle nuances. So I did appreciate that too. Yeah. Chloe Zhao did her thing. I'm upset that they didn't make more money because I really hope they make a sequel to this. I hope she gets another chance because I thought this was an appropriate version of the Eternals.
Yeah. My only complaint, and this is a nitpick, I liked it being a family drama. I liked the foil of the movie being issues in the family, and I don't feel like you really needed the what are they called again? Dishonored? Nope. Deviants. Like at the end, towards the end of the movie.
Yeah,
I feel like him coming back was kind of like a little pointless. But they just needed something to fight. But other than that, that was cool. The movie was fire. The movie was gas. And what's Brian Tariq Henry's character? He was pretty cool too. Him and his little family. He was funny, dude. He was funny.
Yeah. Oh, I did like that. Yeah, and I did want to mention that I heard there was a lot of hate and a lot of weird responses to his character kissing his husband at the time. When I read these reviews and things on Twitter and so on, people made it seem where it was like egregious, where they were like making out in front of the children, like doing all this. But to be honest, it was like a small peck. It lasted less than a half of a second. It was like you would kiss your significant other goodbye in the morning, or when you go to work. It was something really small, and I just thought it was really strange that people were so upset at that little part. And I also find it strange. Well, not strange, but that little part is why it got blocked in other countries. Like it's not being shown in other countries. Like I understand why they didn't do it, but like that, it's kind of it was like literally, and then that was it. So
another character that I really did enjoy, I liked Icarus's good soldier. Like that was his thing. He was the good son. He was a good soldier. He always followed orders until the end. He literally till the end. He stayed true till the end. And I really like that that aspect of storytelling, because you can tell that he was conflicted at times. Like when he spoiler alert, when he killed Ajax, like you could tell like he didn't necessarily want to do it, but he was like this is the mission, and you're trying to
Right.
interfere with the mission. So I'm a good soldier. I follow orders. So this is what I have to do. And like you can also tell that in the end of the movie because what's her name? His love interest. I'm sorry, I forget her name, but like basically the main character of the movie. She's trying to stop the Celestial from being born from Earth. Spoiler alert. Sorry about that. And he's not with that. He's like, this is what we're here to do. We're gonna let him be born and damn all these humans. And she essentially stops that process. And in his frustration, he's just like he had a moment to like take her out, but he was just like, I love you, but I follow orders and I'm a good soldier. I don't know what to do. And he just flies into the sun. Like, this is perfect, bro. Icarus flew into the sun, bro. He didn't know what to do. And like, this is another thing, like with the Black Widows, talking about how they like essentially involuntarily remove the uteruses. Even in Game of Thrones with the Night's Watch, love is the death of duty. Like, literally is. Literally is. It's fucking crazy.
That's true.
It's like little nuances like that really gets me going. I'm just like, yes, this is what I need. I love it.
I did like how Icarus actually flew into the sun. I thought that was, I mean, it was obviously on the nose, but I thought it was appropriate. Like it was, because they had obviously had foreshadowed that earlier in the movie, like saying that, oh, that was just a story that Sprite told when we were in Greece or whatever.
Yeah. And like stuff like that, so drippy. When she was, what was the main character's name again? I forget.
Cersei.
Right? Cersei? Yeah, that sounds right. I believe so. When she walked past the statue and she was like, sorry, I know you hate being like, I hate when I'm late. And like, cause she knew him because they're so old. I was like, fire, gas, little tidbits like that.
Fire, gas.
They had Gilgamesh fight the bull. Like if you guys don't know about the tale of Gilgamesh and Enkidu, I think I'm saying that wrong, but like they literally fight a bull in the woods, but instead of in the woods, Gilgamesh fights him outside of like the temple that they're at. And I'm like, yo, they did the thing for me. They did the thing. They did the thing. But that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that was I was super impressed with Eternals. I wish it would have made more money. I hope that we get like a sequel. But I don't know where they go from here. Like
a celestial pulled up to Earth, bro. It was just like, what's up? Like that was nuts. That was nuts, bro. I never thought I would have seen the day, bro.
So wait, speaking of which, do you think that the 10 rings have anything to do with the Celestials and the Eternals and any of that jazz?
That was my theory. I'm just pulling at straws. Like maybe that's what my brain went to. It could. Maybe. What was he was talking about making them rings to make them more powerful, whatever, to do the thing. And I'm pretty sure it's 10 of them. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 10 of them. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Interesting. Anyway, I am interested to see where the 10 rings comes in because they had that end credit scene saying that it's not really from Earth, anything like that. So I'm interested to see where that comes in.
Yeah. It was also interesting seeing it was good seeing the Stark boys back on the screen together. Like they gave him a little moment.
Was. Yeah,
I was like, Ned would be smiling right now.
and speaking of that, what's his name? Jon Snow's character. I can't think of his name.
Black Knight. I don't remember his name, like his human name.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Name. But Black Knight. I don't know if anyone noticed this because I know I didn't. I had to look it up. But the voice that you heard, like saying, "Are you sure you're ready for that, or ready to open that box, or whatever he said at the box right before Jon Snow was about to open the box," the sword for his family. There's a voice that interrupts him and says, like, "Are you sure?" or something along those lines. And supposedly it's Blade. It's Mahershala Ali. So that's what's being said in the interwebs. And if that's true, I would never have picked up on that in a million years.
Nope.
Yeah, they should have made that a little bit more obvious, if you ask me. But
that was their point. What was it? That was their point to make it more ambiguous?
I mean, I understand that, but like, why? Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand things until I have an end game in mind. So, like, if you did that with a purpose, cool, I understand it. But since I don't know the end game, I'm like, fuck you.
Like, I got you.
My mind's like, I want to know. But
I got you.
yeah, I wish they would have made it a little bit more obvious, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.